So I got to use the Switch 2 early in London over the weekend, where I, wasn't here, and I just want to kind of make like a little series of videos talking about like, the console, the games, stuff like Mario Kart World and Donkey Kong Bonanza, and like the system itself, because I'm a nerd. I'm a nerd. I like Nintendo. I like Nintendo more than I like PC stuff. You know what I mean? So it's pretty cool that I got to play the new Mario Kart and the new Donkey Kong and use the Switch. That was cool. That was fun. And also Jacksepticeye was there, but I didn't see him. Which sucks. Not that I really, care. Lasagna more is a fan of him, but whatever. She was there as well. Anyway, Mario Kart, right? The $90 video game. It's good. People have been saying, like, oh my god, Mario Kart World costs $90 and it doesn't even look that good. Yeah, hate to break it to you guys, but like obviously Nintendo hasn't made a bad Mario Kart game. That's like that's kind of impossible, I feel. You know what I mean? I mean, bad and Mario Kart game, those do not go in the same sentence together. So, don't worry. The new Mario Kart is good, but it is weird. It is very weird. Very different to like any other Mario Kart game I've played. I've played most of them. But first, I remembered. You need to subscribe to my channel so you can keep up with me talking about all the Nintendo games I played and using the Switch too. Yeah. Take that, liberals. Subscribe. Anyway, Mario Kart World is like really weird because this is going to sound like crazy to a lot of people, because like, duh, no shit. But it's really luck-based. Like, okay, I get it, right? It's Mario Kart, like, no shit. But it's like way more luck-based than any other Mario Kart. Like, so much more luck-based. And it's entirely because of the 24 players. Which isn't a bad thing. It's kind of funny, but I think it's very telling that all of the items, essentially, pretty much all of them, have been massively nerfed. Like, into the, like they're so much weaker now. And yet the items feel like they play twice as large of a role as usual. So, that's just telling you, like, how item heavy this game is going to be. Okay. People are going to hear, like, oh, they've nerfed the items, what do you mean? Like, let's go over some of the item changes. So the big one, the shark. Everyone has seen this in the trailers. It only hits people in front of you. And it also can't hit people if they're, like, underneath, like, a tunnel. Which, I mean, makes sense, I guess. But it's still weird. So the shock hits only people in front of you, and it can't hit people if they're in like a tunnel or something. And the duration of it has been just completely thrown into the floor. Like, it barely slows you down. Like, you get slowed down short, and then you get, you grow big in like a couple seconds. Unlike in Mario Kart 8 or like Mario Kart Wii, where it takes quite a long time. This is, well, obviously, because if you were slowed down for ages, and then you have like, 12 people behind you in like stars and shit, that, it's not going to be very fun. But it's still the best item in the game. Actually, no, that's a lie. It definitely isn't the best item in the game. I'm going to make a hot take here. Golden Mushroom is the best item in the game. Right, okay. How do I know this? Because I won a knockout tour at the Switch 2 event, okay, because I'm a fucking nerd. But we'll get there eventually. So the shark, honestly, like, it's good. But it's no longer, like, the item you get, and then you just win if you know what you're doing. Because that's how it was in the previous games. Like, you get the shock, and if you know what you're doing, you'd probably win. But, other items that have been nerfed. The bullet. Feels pretty slow. But then again, it felt slow in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe as well, so maybe that's not, like, earth-shattering. Like, oh, they've slowed down the bullet, like, meh. It's still a bullet bill. It still fucking works. Like, don't worry. It's still... Oh damn, I died on Cerberus. That's crazy. But you know, like, it's still a bullet bill, right? Like, it's... Don't worry. It's fast. It's just not, like, as fast as something like Mario Kart Wii's bullet bill. Which, to be fair, most of them aren't. Mario Kart Wii's bullet bill is an exception. It's very, very strong. But speaking of items that don't make you speed anymore, right? Superstars. They do not give you a speed boost anymore. That was... okay, sure. But yeah, stars don't give you a speed boost anymore. So honestly, like, stars kind of suck. I only got to use one in my time of using the Switch 2, but like... stars kind of suck! They're not good. Which I think, I don't know, I don't really like that. It's meant to be like an item you get in the back to help you catch up, and it sucks at doing that now. Which, like, you know, that's not very fun. I was genuinely, like, kind of shocked by just how slow I was going with the star. It was crazy. But who cares? Because the golden mushroom has come along to save the day. Oh my god. Golden mushrooms are so strong. They are, like, the strongest item in the game. Like, not even. Because people were saying, like, oh, the straight lines. All the courses are a straight line. That's going to make them suck. One, no, like, you're wrong. The courses might be, like, primarily straight lines, yeah. But actually, there's a lot of shortcuts. There's a lot of alternate routes. There's a lot of ways you can go. And the shortcuts, because you can drive, like, anywhere. You can drive on land, on water, on off-road. You can go anywhere. And this is also in the actual races. You can drive anywhere. Lakitu, I haven't had Lakitu grab me once. I don't think he can. But the fact you can go everywhere means that you can take some really big shortcuts. And with a golden mushroom, you can take some disgustingly broken shortcuts. Like, I'm saying, like, I'm talking, like, going from last to first while getting hit type shortcut. Like, some crazy stuff. So, that's definitely interesting. I don't... Oh, hello. Interesting. I don't really know how I feel about the item changes. I think it's like... I understand why they were all nerfed, and yet the game still feels too item, like, heavy. Like, everything revolves around the items. If you get bad items, it's over. Like, I don't know if it was... It didn't help that we were locked into playing 100cc with smart steering on. That did not help. But your driving did not matter. It was all item dependent. Like, oh my god. The RNG is correct. Like, I played it twice. I played the knockout mode twice. The first time, I got 22nd, and then I won the second time. So, you know. It's not exactly skill-based. It's... Of course, there is still, like, skill in, like, knowing when to use your items, knowing how to use your items. The only reason I won is because I used my items incredibly strategically. But your actual driving doesn't seem to be too important. Where's the enemy? Hello? Hello. But yeah, it very much seems to be an item-focused game. I didn't get to play anything other than the knockout mode, so I don't really know anything about, like, the free roam and what, like, the open world is like. But the knockout mode at least is pretty fun. It's it's fun. People saying the game's gonna suck, like, of course it's never gonna suck. It's fucking Mario Kart. But for how much money it costs, it better not fucking suck. 50% price hike, jeez. But thankfully it doesn't suck. I just had a thought. It would be, like, really funny. Because, like, there were a lot of indie games there as well. Like, there was Hades 2. There was a bunch of, like, smaller games I've not really heard of before. Like, on show on the Switch 2. And then, of course, you know, Silksong was coming to the Switch 2. Wouldn't it be really funny if... Ultrakill on Switch 2? Because the mouse feature... Oh my god. Switch 2 has a mouse functionality. You can play Ultrakill on Switch 2. That would be incredibly funny. That's gonna be like I'm gonna make that like the title. So I'm like, oh, wouldn't Ultrakill on the Switch 2 be so? Oh, because yeah, it's got a mouse feature. The mouse feature isn't useful in Mario Kart at all, but I saw a lot of people using it in like Civ 7 and Mario Party as well. And there were a lot of people using it. It seemed to work really well. As like it seemed to be a good feature, which is probably not what anyone expected. But you know, that'd be funny. Modded Switch 2, put Ultrakill on it. Hell yeah. Anyway, back to Mario Kart with its items. Red Shell Hell from Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is gone. When I was in first, I didn't get too many red shell. Perfect game. I didn't get, like, assaulted by red shells, thankfully. Like you do in Mario Kart Deluxe. That was fun. Although I did get blue shelled on the line. Twice. Still won, though. But yeah, so... the game is fun. The game is very, very fun. I enjoy. I am excited to play with my Switch 2 that I have pre-ordered because I am a shill. No, I'm not a shill. Nintendo is charging way too much money for Mario Kart, but what can I do about it? I want to play the fucking Mario Kart, goddammit. They've got me like a sucker. It's worth it, Copium. What else is that? Oh yeah, I got to play Donkey Kong Bonanza. Maybe I'll talk about Donkey Kong Bonanza. Actually, no, I'll talk about Donkey Kong Bonanza, like, now, why not? And then maybe I'll talk about the rest later. I don't know, I'm just yibber-yabbing. Donkey Kong Bonanza. New 3D Donkey Kong game. Looks like it was made by the same people who made Mario Odyssey. It's good. It's good. It's fun. It's, like, very mindless fun. The entire game seems to be just like smashy smash the video game. Like the entire game. Oh right, yep. There we go. Yeah, the whole game is just like smashy smash the video game. And I don't think that's a bad thing. It like as long as it's fun, who gives a fuck if it's mindless? And it's very mindless. But it's also very fun. I got like, I don't know, like I got to play through like the first level in the tutorial of the game. And it doesn't seem like a hard game, but it seems like a very big game. Like very big. Like there's a lot you can do, and all of the terrain is destructible. Which is, I like that. I think it's fun. It reminds me of Deep Rock Galactic a lot. Especially with the 3D camera. Not 3D, the 3D map it has. Reminds me of DRG a lot. But it's can we just say it's good? And also, I don't know what's going on. Because I didn't get to play enough of the game, so I have no idea what the story's like. All I know is like the moon came down, like Majora's Mask style. And Donkey Kong's banana was destroyed or something. I don't know. There's a lot. I have a lot less to say about Donkey Kong Bonanza than I do Mario Kart because, well, it's not as like divisive as Mario Kart. I guess Mario Kart I've seen to be like very divisive, and I was like, okay, well, I've played it, so I can put a lot of people's worries to bed. Whereas Donkey Kong, pretty much everyone has unanimously gone, yeah, Donkey Kong looks fun. Which it is. It's very fun. And so was Mario Kart, to be fair. And so was all the games I played. I even got to play, like, Breath of the Wild on Switch 2. With, like, the higher frame rate and the, like, you know, 120 Hz. Oh, 120 Hz Breath of the Wild is... Finally. Breath of the Wild isn't stuck on the Switch. It's so nice. I didn't play Tears of the Kingdom because, well, I could play Breath of the Wild. Couldn't I? But, you know, it runs very nicely. Wind bombing is harder, but it's still possible. Which is... Nice one, idiot. But, you know, it's still possible, which is bueno. And then the dude, like, running the Breath of the Wild stall was like, he was just looking at me, like, whistle running up a mountain, just being like, damn, Link threw like mountain goat in it. And I was like, yep. No, he does that in this game. It's a thing he does in the video game. Confusing the shit out of the bro. Poor guy. I also think I made some dude feel really old by accident. Like, I went to play Mario Kart. No, Donkey Kong. And dude, this guy was like, oh, have you ever played a Donkey Kong game before? And I was like, yeah. But I've not played a 3D Donkey Kong game before. And he's like, oh, games like Jungle Beat? And I was like, dude, I'm not that old. I didn't have a GameCube. And he was like, bro, I'm 25. And I was like, oh, don't worry, I turned 20 this year, I feel you. It's over. I get it. Damn, what was that guy doing? But, you know, that was kind of funny. It's just him going like, oh, you play Jungle Beat? And I'm just like, no, I'm not that old. And he's like, oh, bro, I'm 25. Like, what do you mean? Poor dude. Poor guy. If you're watching this, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you feel old. I get it. Unk status is crazy. Donkey Kong Jungle Beat is also crazy. That is, like, obscure. That is hella obscure. I rate it, though. My goat. It's okay, because I won a Mario Kart with that guy, so he was like, hell yeah, brother. My goat. Dude. But, you know, Switch 2, pretty cool. I like. My wallet, no like, but I like. So who cares about my wallet, eh? I hit you. Oh, I can. That's kind of cool. Didn't know that. I still think Ultrakill on Switch 2 would be very funny with the mouse feature. It would work. I'm not saying it would work well, I'm just saying it would work. There is no reason it wouldn't work. Someone, like, get this to Hakita. Just be like, yo, dude. Ultrakill, Switch 2, it has a mouse. Battle music has stopped. Interesting. But, you know, so someone, like, get this message to the Ultrakill dev team and ask for a Switch 2 port of Ultrakill because of the mouse feature. Like, it would be funny. Also, like, it would run, like... I actually think it would be a pretty good way to play Ultrakill, like, unironically. On the Switch 2, because it, like, you know, docked, you can get 4K 120Hz. So, like, I feel like a lot of people would actually buy Ultrakill on a Switch 2 to play it, you know, 4K 120Hz without spending, like, thousands on a PC. And, like, the mouse is right there, man. Like, imagine. It would be so cool. It's not gonna happen, but, like, it would be cool. Get out of here. And, like, Nintendo put Cyberpunk on their console, so, like, they're allowing, like, bloody and gory and adult games. You know, they fucking put Cyberpunk on there, so anything goes. Clearly. I don't know. I think it would be funny to have Ultrakill on Switch 2. I'm not, like, talking about the console itself and, like, how the console feels. Maybe I'll save that for, like, a video tomorrow. Who knows? But I have a couple of things about how the console feels. TLDR is very good. It feels very good. And it's surprisingly light. Which, I mean, makes sense. It's just a Switch. But again... What the hell did I do there? I Sure, whatever. But, you know, Ultrakill on Switch would be funny. Gonna talk about the Switches, like how it feels tomorrow. It was good, it was fun. Going to the Switch 2 event. Apparently there were more YouTubers there that I recognized, like, if any of you watching this play Splatoon, that SRB2 dude was there. I didn't get to see him. I think he was there, like, a lot earlier than I was. I was there pretty late. But if I did see him, that would have been cool. I just know he was there. And then, like I said, Jacksepticeye was there as well, but I also did not see him. I'm pretty sure he was there before me as well. I wonder who else was there. Probably a lot of people. There were a lot of people with a lot of cameras there, and I did not recognize any of them. so no shade, but, like, I didn't recognize anyone there. I didn't go there with a camera because I'm not that guy, bro. I'm not going there with a fucking camera. Can you? Come on. Be cool. Okay, cool. But, you know, I didn't go there with a camera. I wasn't there. to vlog, unlike every other, like, 20-something guy, apparently. Well, I mean, I don't blame him. It's pretty good content, hey? I mean, I'm using it for content now, huh? But I don't make vlog content. Fuck that. I do have, like, a couple videos of me using it, but, like, not that many. And nothing that would, like, I'd put into the video. Nothing, like, that interesting. Just me playing the video game, really. Crazy, I know. What did you get set on fire by? Alright. I kind of did that, huh? Whoopsies. Damn, that was clean as fuck. That was clean. That was really clean. God damn. I'm kind of like gassing myself up about that kill. That was like that was nice. But yeah, no, I did get like some videos of me playing, but not really. I was more focused on like playing the fucking video game. You know what I mean? Even though I had quite a while there. We were there for like 3 hours. I think we had like 4 hours total to be there, but we left after like 3 because it started getting like late. It was like 5:30 or something. Which isn't like late, but you know, I still had to go get food and go get the train. So, you know. But we were there for quite a while. I was surprised by how long Nintendo was willing to let us use this thing. Dabble with it. Kinda happy. And it was all free as well. I mean, it was in like the fucking like Japanese like gacha system that they do. Like if you don't know, like Japan has this thing where like tickets to like events and stuff will be free, but you have to like enter like a raffle basically. That kind of stank, but I got in, so who cares? It was free. Womp womp. Who gives a fuck? So, you know, we ball. And now I'm profiting, I guess. I'm gonna make like a tenner from this event. Actually, no, it cost me money to get there, so I'm gonna we're in the red. Massively. Because trains are expensive. But it's funny to pretend that I'm making money out of this. Yeah, fuck you, Nintendo. All the switches were in... Whoops. All the switches were in like a little acrylic boxes though, so... I mean, there was one you could touch, but I didn't really care, because like, I'm gonna be dead ass. It's a switch. Like, you could go and touch it and like, take the Joy-Cons on off and experience the new switch, and it's like, bro, it's a switch. Like, it's cool. I don't care. Don't give a fuck. The rest of them were in like their own little boxes. Make sure you didn't steal them. Goddamn companies making sure I don't steal their product. What's wrong with them? And then they gave me a little goodie bag to go home with a hilarious poster. It's not like a... That's one idiots. It's like the poster is like... It's not like a poster. It's literally like the advertisement for the event. But on a poster. So, like, cheers Nintendo, I guess. I can now forever remember that, yes, I went to the Nintendo Switch 2 experience on the 11th to the 13th of April 2025. That is actually what it fucking says. I'm dead serious. It's kind of funny. And it's like the most Nintendo thing. But hey ho, like, that's Nintendo. Are you really surprised? Tomorrow, I can talk about... That was weird. I can talk about, like, more in depth, because I just have a lot to say. Because I'm a fucking nerd. So of course I have a lot to say. I'm gonna be talking about, like... I mean, like, to be fair, like... You got people, like my goat out here, like Scott the Was, talking for like an hour and a half about the Switch 2 Direct. That was like half an hour long, or whatever. Was it an hour long? I don't actually remember. I think it was an hour long, actually. But still, like, my goat, Scott the Was, talking about the Direct for longer than the Direct actually was. My goat. I'm gonna be talking about the Nintendo event for longer than the Nintendo event. That's a lie. I was there for 3 hours. I'm talking about this for 3 hours. But yeah. Come back tomorrow for more Switch yappery.